Hello and welcome to the Wedding Club, a podcast by Be Our Guest Events. Woohoo!
Lewis will cut a lot of this out. Story.
Yeah, it's fine. Today we have a very special guest with us. We have Laura from the Vale.
Hello.
Yay!
And Hensol Castle.
And Hensol Castle, of course. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, and she's here and she's going to answer a few questions. We're going to talk about what she does. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So, Laura, what is it that you do?
I'm the wedding sales manager
Amazing.
for Hensol
Whoop,
Castle and Vale Resort.
Yeah. Sounds good. How long have you been doing that role for?
Only a year for that role, but I've been at the resort for 23 years.
No. Amazing.
23. What did you start as then?
In events casual.
Oh, wow. How old were you when you started?
19.
Working age out, people.
So mean. That's amazing though. So you worked your way up
I did.
and yeah, where you are now.
I am.
That's fantastic.
In the best role.
Yeah.
How many people are you responsible for?
I have 3 sales executives who work for me in weddings.
Amazing.
And is that all you do is weddings?
I don't. I also look after the Welsh Rugby Union's bookings and Christmas, any events. We all
Oh my
kind of,
goodness.
like do a bit of everything really.
You're busy
Wait a
girl.
minute. Let's back up. The Welsh Rugby Union.
Whenever they're in camp with us, I always look after their bookings.
What sort of things do you have to kind of coordinate for when they come
For all the
to
hunky
you
men.
guys?
Just offer meals and their team room and stuff like that, really.
Oh, okay, like the
Yeah.
booking, which rooms they're in kind of
PA.
thing.
Yeah.
Ah.
Does your chef cook their food?
They have their own chef and they work alongside our chefs as well.
They're very healthy.
They do. And a lot.
Maybe they need
Yeah.
maybe they need to give me their food so I can eat healthy too. Instead of biscuits and crisps.
Oh my god.
My daily
A
diet.
rugby player's diet.
And they're
That's the
training.
bulking.
Yeah.
I'll have you know, I was once a rugby player.
Yeah, for like a wee.
No, for a day.
Oh my god.
When I was getting really fit and I was running a lot and things like that, I went and joined the local ladies rugby team. I did a training day and I said never again. Oh,
I remember you came back from that. You were so bruised.
I had boots as well. I bought boots. I wore
They
them
were
once.
pink.
You want all the kids.
Training was so hard. It was so hard. And then they called me princess as well. So I was like, oh God, do I really look like a princess running around here? And I thought,
Yeah.
I'm not going back.
You probably definitely did. I feel like.
So yeah, did it once.
Don't blame you.
That's interesting though that the Welsh Rugby Union actually train there.
They do.
That's fun.
I've seen them lots of times.
Yeah.
Very hunky.
You probably stare. I can imagine. So we have a few questions kind of that we want to ask you.
That's fine.
I think it'd be very interesting for potential couples.
Yeah.
From your perspective.
So what's your day-to-day role?
So day to day, we manage all like the emails, send out brochures to couples, be showing them around the castle or the resort, going through their final details if they're already booked with us, just managing any questions or anything that they really have.
Kind of being there for them.
Yeah.
Because they're probably stressing, coming to you and like, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I bet you love it when they go to the castle for the first time and they walk in like,
they do. Yeah, it's really lovely to show people who've never ever seen it.
and they've got beautiful bedrooms as well.
They are. The bedrooms are amazing.
Do you show them the bedroom?
We do.
All of them?
Sometimes we do walk around all 23, yeah.
Oh wow. They're like boutique rooms, aren't they?
They are,
Little-
yeah, they
oh,
are
those
And the
lovely.
views.
Yeah. Room 106, my favourite.
Oh,
Oh.
there you go. Tip for anybody
On
who's
that
Hensol. 106.
106.
If people are coming in for the first time to have a look around, what is the things that you would discuss with them?
Go through their numbers, that they got an idea of how many they want, what time of year they want to get married, day of the week, and then take them around the castle, show them everything, the different options for ceremony, indoor, outdoor, or if it's a church wedding, just show them where the drinks reception will be and then take them through, guide them through how the day will be and how it'll pan out.
Oh, that's good.
Go through the brochure with them, any questions on any food, drinks, that type of thing.
How far are you showing people around? Do you have like few years?
26 at the
26,
moment.
yeah.
We do get the odd person asking for 28.
Yeah, we've
29.
had one of 28
Yeah.
as well.
Crazy, isn't it?
26 we're taking bookings for at the moment.
Wow. So do you leave 27? You can't come yet. It's too early.
They can come and have a look around. We just would then put the prices together for them because we do a quote per couple. So depending on their numbers, what drinks, what food and everything they want, every couple will get their own personalised quote then.
So they're going to have a price increase anyway, and because of cost of food and everything else and wages. Yeah.
Yeah.
So on a previous episode, we spoke about what comes first, budget, guest list or venue. What do you think?
I think it is a mix of all three.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people do know who they're inviting before they even come in.
Yeah.
I've even had people say they've done their seating plan before they've come in.
Wow.
Because they
Prepared.
know who they want to sit by who. I had that a couple of times, I think.
That's mad.
But I think guest list definitely. Then they can work out their budget and then they'll go around the venue. Some people are set on Hensol or the Vale because they know it's always been the place that they wanted.
Yeah.
And they don't look elsewhere. Even though we always do say you should. Because you never know.
Yeah. That just shows how
They don't.
nice.
It's
I
even
think your
better.
venues are more like the glamorous type anyway, aren't they? You know, 'cause
They are,
especially Hensol being a
It's
castle.
literally a castle, yeah.
But there are so many beautiful venues.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they are. And it depends what kind of wedding you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, the style, different type of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Indoor, outdoor,
Yeah.
ceremony only.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so Hensol Castle has a lake,
Yeah.
and lots of people have their photos taken there, and it looks like Canada, doesn't it? In the background.
Canada.
I always think Canada when I look at the trees in the background.
It does it quite magical. Not to sound like cliche, but it just like, the photos. And then when the water's got like a glimmer from the sun on there. Oh, so pretty.
And there's swans.
And
Yeah.
swans, yeah.
If they behave then.
If
I
they
can
behave,
imagine.
yeah. I
It's
think
very
some
dreamy.
photographers bring bread. To
Oh.
get the photographer, get the swans to come over.
Come over to get the
Yeah.
photos. So be like, come on,
Feed the photographers.
come on, my competition. Eat that.
That's mad. I guess that'd probably make a really cute photo that just the swans in front of you and then like.
I remember one couple asked if they could have a boat and go out onto the lake for photos.
We have had that a couple of
Have
times.
you?
Yeah.
They can't, can
do
they?
it. You
Yeah.
don't know what's in the bottom. It's that late.
Yeah.
Does anybody fish on it?
No, I don't think so.
That's something that I love about Hensol is that it's exclusive. Like if you book it out, the whole area is yours for the
yours,
day.
Yeah,
I think that's so nice.
it is.
So not
nice.
anyone walking past and being like, "Oh, sorry," in the back of photos. Like,
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Random person in a shorts.
Yeah,
running
In
around.
your photo.
in the joggers. Like, oh.
Have you seen a rise in trends for celebrants rather than registrars?
Not as yet this year.
Oh.
We have had people who've got married previously because of lockdown
Oh,
and then just had either a celebrant or a family member do a blessing for them.
I love that idea. I do. I love the idea of somebody who's really close to you marrying you on the day. Obviously, you've been married in a registry office for your legal wedding, but I'd love that.
We've had it a few times, but definitely because of lockdown.
that makes sense. Yeah.
I think it's more personal.
Yeah.
And you don't have to say I do. Martin always laughs when somebody says I do. So on our wedding day, he laughed at me saying I do. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to knock you out. I like a
I
celebrant.
have seen it a lot. People offering the services.
Family.
So,
Yeah.
There's more
seen that more.
coming about, isn't there?
Yeah.
There'll probably be more in fairs and stuff as well, I'd
Definitely,
assume.
Yeah, I've seen one at the fair, yeah. Lady.
I remember when we did our little fair in our office, someone just came in and like gave their like cards to us, and I was like, "Thank you." And it was like a celebrant.
Oh.
She seemed lovely, but I was like, "I don't know what to do with this."
We always had a good turnout. We should do that again. We used to have a wedding fair in our office, and like we'd ask suppliers to come in, like Phil, Warren, the photographer, come in, Tivoli cakes.
You guys should come and have a Hensol stand.
we could do.
Oh my God, it'd be embarrassing though if nobody turned up, wouldn't it? And then Hensol Castle were with us. Oh my God.
Why wouldn't anybody turn up?
Literally, you said that last time.
I do get really nervous.
You're like, no
about
one's
it.
showing.
It is
Yeah,
horrible.
it
isn't
is nerve-wracking.
When
It's
it's in your
horrible.
place, it's like, oh no, because we are only a 2 up, 2 down type of office. No, it's not massive. We have to squeeze loads of people in. What's the best part of your job?
I would say helping people plan their days.
I bet it is
Nice,
a lovely
yeah.
part.
And just being there to answer any questions for them, and hoping to God that there is a nice day on the day for them with the weather.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Always think about the
temperamental.
weather.
Yeah.
Not in the winter so much. But
I think it's worse when they planned an outdoor ceremony and
they
weather's
can't
touch
have
and
it.
go.
Yeah.
And they're
It's
like,
so
no, we're going out. And they're like, no, get the chairs in quick.
Yeah, that's where a lot of people say now they're going to go inside because they don't want to set their house.
It's a
on
safer
it.
bet, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the stress of that on the morning as well, isn't it? Your
Am I going to have it? Am I
expectations.
not?
Yeah,
So a lot of people just say I'd rather go inside than not.
I get it. Because you can go outside and have the lovely photos and everything.
And that's such a nice area to sit outside and have a drink.
Oh, it's
and-
stunning.
Yeah.
The pagoda.
Yeah,
You can have lovely photos in there either way, can't you?
you can. Yeah.
We did a setup years ago for outside in the castle, didn't we? And we sat and had our lunch outside. It was lovely.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
when it's a
Again, I
lovely
thought I
day,
was in
isn't
Canada.
I think it's the big trees probably.
it? Peaceful.
It is
is.
really
So
peaceful.
down
And
there.
you do literally feel like there's no one around as well.
Yeah, you can't hear anything.
So it's so nice.
What's the weirdest thing you've been asked by a couple? Come on, you've got some stories in there. Don't name and shame, but yeah, give us the weird shit.
We did years ago have somebody who wanted to kind of like fly across the castle suite as Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
No,
What do you mean fly?
like wanted to be like
Like in a harness.
honest and kind of fly into the room.
That's crazy.
That is strange.
I kind of want to do it though.
Did you
Obviously,
do it?
we couldn't do it.
Oh.
Yeah,
we
cool.
couldn't do it. Health and safety,
yeah.
safety reasons, it was not possible. To
Was
do.
it because he was a fan or he just wanted to be Spider-Man?
Don't really know.
That's probably the craziest story we've heard. We're like, haha, yeah, we've got crazy stories, but that was the
That's
best.
the best.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of.
That's a good one.
Everything else,
Pretty
normal.
normal.
Kind of
Yeah.
my dog or I
Yeah.
even had a
Dogs.
helicopter only for outdoors.
But yeah, of course. What if they
Yeah.
poo in the castle?
I think we had a couple come to us and they were like, I hope my ceremony is able to be outside because
dog
my
there,
dog's going to be
yeah.
there. And I do think that's quite cute,
Yeah.
actually.
Some people say, oh, the bride might want it, and the groom's like, no, the dog's too wild. Can't be doing that. It'll be in the lake.
Yeah. Imagine.
Oh my
Running
word.
like with the rings on his
yeah.
back, just running into the lake. I'd cry. I'd laugh, actually. I probably wouldn't cry.
Or jumping all over the bride's dress.
With muddy
Oh my
paws.
god. Have you had a dog as a ring bearer? I love that.
Lovely sweet dog.
Yeah.
You see them on American weddings when you're walking down the
think
like
we
really
have.
well behaved dogs. My two are scatty, so there's no way that I could have them walking
A
down
lot of
the
people just have them arrive for photos.
Yeah.
Cute.
And then have some photos and then they just go back.
You get a pet service now,
You
can't you?
can,
That's
yeah.
so cool.
That's good. Like a babysitter
Yeah,
service
chaperone
kind of
them
thing.
to the wedding and then take them back.
That's great.
Yeah.
I thought the dog.
Like that.
Every time I've seen a dog on in a venue, I thought they were allowed in the breakfast room. Then
They just sit next to you.
Venues do allow it though, don't they?
Probably. Like maybe
my
more-
fear would be they poo there, and then people are put off their food because the smell. I'm really thinking about dog poo smell.
I think everyone is. I don't think that's
It's put me off my food though.
So, is there anything that you'd probably advise couples against to not go for?
I wouldn't say things not to go for, but I would say just listen to yourselves. You know what you want for your day.
Yeah.
Don't let everybody else give their opinions
Yeah.
or I didn't do this, I did that, you should do this, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I think it's their one special day. They should be able to decide who they want there, what they want,
That's the big thing.
and how they want the day to
Yeah.
run.
Because I find in a lot of weddings, they're just like family, friends, and they haven't seen for years. And it's kind of weird, I find, to have all these people you haven't seen, or you,
you
don't
just
even
have
know
to invite
sometimes.
them.
It's just like strangers in your wedding.
Yeah, friends become more your family. 'Cause
Yeah.
You spend time with your friends.
Definitely. And that's the type of people that you want there, isn't it?
People you see, people you spend
And you feel
time
comfortable
with,
around. Definitely. Because I've seen a lot of those videos as well on TikTok recently about people saying, well, you should and shouldn't do for your wedding. So I feel like people can probably feel quite pressured
Yeah.
by videos like that saying, oh my God, I need to do
haven't
this
done
then.
that. I need to do that. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
people should do. it is. I don't think there's any traditions anymore.
No.
I think people should have their day how they want it.
Yeah.
If they don't want to do speeches, don't do speeches. If you don't want a cake, don't have a cake.
Yeah.
If you want to do
Yeah.
speeches before the meal, do that. There's so much.
Yeah.
I think it's a good
don't
idea
have
to do
to.
that, because lots of the people who are speaking are really nervous on
Nervous.
this.
Yeah, and they don't eat their food then.
Yeah.
And then they end up being the drunk.
Yeah.
at the wedding.
Yeah, that's true, that is.
Slurring while they do it in this speech.
In my wedding, the best man got up and he was drunk and he was really nervous, bless him. And he told some tales on us that were like confidential stuff.
And you were like, sit down.
I was like, oh my
And
god.
they've had
Yeah.
too much to drink.
Yeah.
And they're like not getting to the point of what they're actually trying to say.
And you're like, you've got 5 minutes left. And you've introduced yourself, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
And make the most of the day as well. Don't
Yeah.
get married too late. Make the most of it.
Yeah, I agree. Because people are having later and later ceremonies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, that's quite a thing.
I feel it's rushed then.
Yeah, it goes
Yeah.
too quick then. Make the most of the
Yeah.
day.
I
'Cause
agree.
Photography, how long does photography take?
We usually say an hour and a half to
Right.
2 hours,
Oh,
depending
wow.
on the couple.
Yeah.
'Cause Some people
Wow.
don't want any pose photos.
Yeah.
They don't want a list of photos with everybody. They just want a couple with themselves, and they want the photographers just to
Be
walk
there.
around and take photos.
Yeah.
That is a trend at the moment, isn't
Yeah.
it? Candid shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
On me. I get the idea of the photographer because I hated posing for those photos. And one of them is the bridesmaids on the floor. Their dresses are fanned out around them. They look like they're planted
That's
in the
quite
ground.
90s, though, isn't it? Yeah.
And an aerial shot when you've gone up in the towers in Caerphilly Castle and took a shot down. So weird.
Oh, my goodness.
I actually don't like looking at my photos.
They're cute.
Yeah, they're 90s.
They're of the
You
time.
should bring them on the podcast.
Yeah. Just like
Oh,
a
I
whole
think I've
episode
lost
of
those.
looking. Oh, yeah.
They're not good. No, I hate them. And my arm, because I got so stressed before my wedding, thinking, are people going to turn up? That was my biggest stress. Are people going to, is the DJ going to be there tonight? Is the cake going to be there? You know, and I started getting stressed about that. And then 2 weeks before my wedding, my arm just froze in a position like that you'd have a sling in. Yeah, honestly. I went to the doctors and I said, I can't move my arm. And he sent me for an x-ray and nothing was wrong with it at all.
Oh my god.
In all my wedding photos, my husband's holding my hand up like this.
Oh, my
Is it like that
God.
as well?
Yeah.
Oh, my, yeah.
When you're
Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we were at the altar, he just had to shove my ring on because I couldn't even stretch my arm out. That's how bad it was.
That's why we take all contacts for the
Yeah.
suppliers. So if anybody doesn't turn up, we
Yeah.
can call them.
Yeah.
And the bride and groom.
That brings me on to another question, actually. So your venues, I believe, offer like on-the-day coordination. They've got somebody there as a point of contact if there's any problems.
Yeah.
What does that role entail then?
They will make contact with the bride and groom prior to run through the day as well. So we'll put a function sheet together so you can read through it and check everything. And they will just run the day from start to finish. So they'll make sure the suppliers are set up, everything's how the bride and groom have told us.
Yeah.
And then they'll be there from the minute the bride and groom arrive. And there'll be somebody there till the very end as well, just coordinating the whole day, making sure that everyone's in the ceremony room, making sure everyone's in the wedding breakfast room, announcing speeches, just being there throughout for the whole day and night. For the bride
That's so
and groom then.
good. Because then it gives someone to, as well as you guys, but then someone
They got
who's
someone
there.
on the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wish I had something like that at the time because obviously didn't then. But it would have put my mind at rest and I would have been able to move my arm.
Yeah, they can just relax and enjoy their day then. And
Yeah.
the coordinator on the day has got everything under control.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you know a question we're often asked is, what about people sneaking in to see the room before the room reveal?
They don't allow it, no.
Yeah.
The doors are kept shut.
Oh, that's
Good.
good.
Yeah. And they've got a sign that says no peeking.
That's good because that is annoying, isn't it? That the first people to see us should be the bride and groom, the couple. However, I've seen some people sneak in before in various venues,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Go out! You're not allowed in here."
And if the room's not finished as well, if you had
Yeah.
the ceremony on site, you need to move the chairs through, you need to move any of the
Yeah.
pieces through. So they want it to be the bride and groom to see it perfect.
Yeah.
I know people
this is
worry
fine.
about that as well, the moving of stuff. But every time I've been to a venue and the venue responsible for it, it's like with ease. It's all behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Nothing is like, you're not walking through the wedding party with your cheers or something. It's all, it's very discreet.
They do it very discreet.
Okay, so another one of our episodes, we were talking about trends because obviously we love them. Everyone's going after them. What's one that you would say is your favourite?
Trends we're seeing this year are, one is no cakes.
Yeah, I've had that a few times.
Have you?
Cake. Yeah. And blue this year. Everyone's going for blue.
I love the blue. I love the blue at the moment. I really like that.
Yeah.
I think bows are...
We're
bows
doing
are
loads of
in.
bows.
Yeah.
Bows are really in. I love a bow.
Yeah.
Bow napkins we started doing. They're just so
yeah.
cute. Yeah.
They are cute.
They are.
Black tie, yeah.
Do you have a lot of people saying they go black tie?
Not so much in the summer, but we do.
Yeah,
get
in the
quite a
colder
few,
months,
yeah.
I bet.
And black bridesmaid dresses. Yeah, I do like the black
Mm.
bridesmaid dresses.
Oh, I do.
They're really nice.
And a multi-wear one, so all the bridesmaids
Yeah.
look different.
And the pastels, bridesmaid in different colours. I do
Yes.
like those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big trend now, isn't it? I've seen that. I love
That's
that.
really nice.
And just pops of colour as well. Like people are being a bit more like creative with their colour choices. Because for a while it was just like the whites, the greens, and that was kind of it. The pink.
Pink and
yeah.
sage,
Yeah.
Pink and sage, yeah.
But yeah, like you said, blues.
And the autumn weddings, I love the autumn weddings.
Yeah.
The orange and the
Well, it is
brown.
our favourite season, autumn.
I do love an autumn wedding.
And me. I love the like
wedding.
terracottas and
Yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah.
yummy.
Especially in the castle as well. You can do so much with it. Yeah,
Yeah, pumpkins.
because it's so neutral.
Yeah.
You can kind of go whatever
Whatever
colour
colour,
that you
yeah.
want to go for. So speaking of like seasons and autumn, when would you say your peaks are for like your busiest months? So
December can be really busy
oh, lovely.
for Christmas weddings.
I'd like a
Yeah.
Christmas wedding,
because
yeah.
we get all the lovely decor, the home by
Yeah.
yourselves in the hotel.
Yeah.
So December is very, very popular for weddings because it is just a beautiful time to get married, and the weather is not going to be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And I say July and August.
July,
August.
yeah.
They're key on the
Very
busiest.
very busy dates. Yeah.
I'd love a Christmas wedding.
Christmas, yeah. New Year's Eve, we've only done one.
I love a New Year's Eve wedding.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing it in with all your favourite people.
Yeah.
We've done one so far.
It's nice, especially because it's already a day that's being celebrated anyway. So people are looking to go out and
And
wanting
do
to do
something,
something. And what better way to celebrate than in a wedding? And like you're with everyone you
Everybody,
know, like
everyone you want to be with.
yeah,
But what about though, because you do obviously Christmas and New Year's Eve parties in the hotel, there'd be in conflict then, wouldn't you? Be like, oh, we can't have that one because that's going to be where.
Well, we only do the New Year's Eve at Hensol, and then in the hotel we do a big gala dinner.
nice.
I've been to that.
Yeah.
That's so good. And the big Mac Holy Soul
Big
band with
Man,
it.
Holy Soul. They're there for two of the Christmas parties as
They're
well as
like-
New Year's Eve this year.
So we actually had our Christmas party in a hotel last year. And because there was only because my husband runs a business, and so we amalgamated our parties. And there was only probably about 35, 40 people. And they were all going out to get a drink in the bar and hanging around the bar. The room was empty and it lacked atmosphere then. So we all gate crashed and went in the castle suite with a big Mac Holy Soul band. It was so good that we're booking that for this year.
year.
Yeah.
They're so
good.
I know, I saw all the
They're
dates
out.
out. Yeah, we're going there. We're doing that.
Big Macs always goes first.
It's so good.
They're amazing.
Yeah, they are good.
They just like the
We've
atmosphere.
had weddings have them as well. Because they've got the big bands and they've got a smaller section of the band. So some people have the smaller
Yeah, so they were then.
parts for their wedding.
So speaking of live music, we love seeing it in weddings.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it?
I do like a band.
It's lush, isn't
they are.
it?
They're really good.
Yeah.
Like they do get everybody up and dancing.
Yeah.
My brother had covered up wedding and party band.
Oh, they're great.
They
They're
were
great. Yeah, I love
amazing
them.
in his venue. They did the music during the ceremony, the arrival drinks. Deb played the piano,
Oh, wow.
and then the dance floor was not empty.
Yeah.
They had everybody up.
That's
They
what you
are
want, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a different atmosphere, isn't it? 'Cause having a DJ is fantastic, but just that different.
And somebody,
It definitely makes a difference, I feel.
Yeah, I've seen weddings in Hensol where they've had steel drums.
Oh yeah,
Play like the arrival drinks.
Oh, I
or like
love
a
that.
saxophone. Or everyone loves like a string quartet.
String quartets are lovely, and the harp for ceremonies.
Yes.
Yes, they are lovely.
I love
love
a
it.
harpist.
Yeah.
We're getting quite a few guitarists as well.
Yeah.
for ceremony.
really?
Yeah, they're really nice acoustic guitar.
Yeah. That's like a different vibe then, isn't it?
It
But
is,
yeah.
Oh, I tell you what I saw and I loved was John Adams.
John Adams, he's amazing. He was behind us in a wedding fair recently, and just listening to him,
I know,
he's
he's
brilliant.
His voice is like,
Yeah,
it's like,
It's perfect for wedding.
lots of people now are looking at ways of entertaining their guests when they're having their photos taken.
In the like spare time.
Yes.
Yeah.
What have you seen any that look good? You know, if you saying, God, that was a good idea, like magicians.
Yeah, magicians are really good.
Yeah.
Brian Gunton,
Oh yeah, he's great.
he's amazing, and I
don't know how I was watching him once
Because it's like
somebody's
how
wedding.
he does it,
isn't
yeah.
it? Love that.
he comes and does the menu tasting evenings for us.
Oh, does he?
So yeah, and
Oh,
he
that's a
does
great
magic. for the
idea.
guests.
Yeah, I love that idea of going
And
and
when we had a December showcase, he came and did some magic as well.
that's a great idea for that as well, because then
Just seeing people's faces.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then they love it. And then they're
Yeah.
like, oh my God, we need you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
steel drums.
Steel drums, caricaturists.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
outdoor games.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the golf,
Big grey.
or the giant Jenga,
Like throwing stuff. What's
yeah.
that?
Hoopla,
Hoopla. Yeah. That's the one.
croquet,
Yeah.
especially up in the castle. Croquet.
You've got the
suits
perfect
that
grounds
environment.
for it.
It's posh.
It's good.
ice cream carts.
Oh,
Ice cream vans.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ice
they're
cream
both
fans.
either in the hotel and the castle.
Yeah.
We've had the ice cream vans outside.
And you have, doesn't Hensel Castle have a gin van?
It does.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, but you make your gin on site.
We do.
Yeah.
That's a real
It's just
good.
Hensel
it's
Castle
really
gin
nice.
van.
Your
And I
little
think
box.
it's called Gin Wiesel, somebody said the other day.
Gin
Oh,
Weasel.
that's
Weasel,
amazing.
isn't it?
Ah, that's so cool. I love Gin Weasel.
I love that.
Oh, that's a really cool idea. So do people pay for that first and then you can have it on the day, or do you have to
You
pay?
can book it for the day,
that's a good
or
idea.
some people have the favours as well.
Oh, I
Gin
love those.
favours.
That's
And they sell the gins all behind the bar as well, which they are lovely.
They are.
I'm not just saying it as well. They're such nice
They're
gins.
really lovely gins.
Because we did like a gin making course, me and Lou, where you can like make your own flavour of gin, and in that as well, you had like a few cocktails or like a gin and tonic
Yeah.
throughout it. I was like, oh my goodness.
And you get to take the gin home then, don't
Yeah,
you? You do.
yeah.
Yeah, I did.
It's
it once.
fantastic.
I
It's
bet.
really good.
That's so cool. And you make your own candles.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Castle candles.
And they're made out of the bottles that they have the gin in.
They are.
That's so cool.
That's so clever.
I'd have that smell in my wedding, actually. That's a good thing.
It smells delicious as well.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
I love that when they do it in a wedding, is they have candles burning so that on the thereafter they'll have that candle in the house and it reminds them of their wedding day.
So, as probably everyone knows, you do loads of wedding fairs, and yours are our favourites. We absolutely love coming to yours. So, when is your next one?
It is on Thursday, the 16th of May,
Oh my God, so close.
between 5 and 8 o'clock at Hensol Castle.
Oh, lovely.
Nice. Oh, that's nice. I like
I like the evening one.
Yeah, and me. And me.
Especially because it'll be light as well, so people will be able to see what it's like. That
And it's
time of
always
day.
busy. Your
It
wedding fairs
is.
are always manic.
This year's the 10th anniversary as well of the Wedding Guild.
Oh,
So it's their 10th year doing it with us.
And that's over Hensol and the Vale then, isn't it?
That one is just in
It's just in
Hensol,
Hensol.
and then the one that we do in January and September are between both venues.
Nice.
And yeah, those are really big,
massive ones.
They are,
huge.
yeah,
you have a lot of turnout of them.
we do.
They're really popular. Don't blame them either, because you can go to two venues, have a look around, and find suppliers.
It's usually about 80 or 90 suppliers, so it's brilliant. Those fairs are brilliant.
They're fantastic.
Recently, we put up a 25th anniversary sign in your reception in the hotel. What's all that about? Let's celebrate.
Yeah, so this year the Vale celebrates 25 years since the doors opened.
Wow.
That's
in
mad.
October.
Wow. So you've been there for most of that then?
I have, yes.
That's amazing.
And you've seen it grow and
I
blossom.
have. It's changed so much since I first
Oh my
started
God,
working
yeah. I can't imagine.
there. Yeah, the different things. Castle Suite wasn't there.
Really?
Yeah, the Castle Suite wasn't there when I first started
So that's like an
working.
extension.
It is.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
There was a gap between the hotel and the leisure club.
Oh, wow. And the
Indoor
castle
arena.
suite's massive.
Castle Street is massive.
That's a great addition to add that on.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And the indoor arena wasn't there
What indoor arena?
at the top of the car park where the rugby train. There's an indoor training pitch. That
I didn't
wasn't
know
there
that.
either.
Oh,
No.
wow.
And it was only a 9-hole golf course and an 18, and now we've got 218.
Wow.
Yeah, there's been other changes, like the castle coming on board.
Yeah. So then Hensol came on board and
It did.
the Vale bought Hensol. And how did that kind of start?
We did a couple of weddings when it was first,
Yeah.
when they first took over, but we had a marquee put on the side of the castle by the lake.
Oh, did you? Wow.
Yeah,
And that's where the weddings were.
That's where the weddings were, and there was no access inside the castle. And then they put a marquee in where the courtyard is now. They put a marquee there.
Oh my goodness.
And we did weddings for 6 months. I think we only did about 9 or 10 in that time. And then they took it down and built the courtyard hall.
What it is now.
What it is now, and it's stunning.
You would never know that that wasn't an original part of it.
No.
'Cause
I thought it was.
Flows
Yeah, it
so
flows
perfectly.
really well. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And when you have your wedding at the castle, you have the whole castle to yourself, don't you?
You do, apart from the distillery area.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
underneath
yeah,
anyway. So
yeah,
you wouldn't
that's
need
where
to.
else.
That's
That's it.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing to have your own castle for the day.
Own castle for the day.
And there's no, like, when I got married at Philly Castle, people still had entrance and randoms would come into my room.
There's nobody sightseeing.
No.
Yeah. It's like a different type of castle, isn't
Castle,
it? When I think of
yeah.
Hensol Castle, I literally think of the type of castle that you would have seen years ago and how it actually looks, because it's just like
A fairy tale.
so pristine. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a fairy tale
It's got a nice
castle.
mix of the old and the new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really neutral.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that helps it a lot.
Yeah.
And it makes it just look so seamless between the old and the new.
Old and new, yeah.
Because it's just like, it just mixes so well. I don't know. It's just perfect.
I remember my first time in Hensol Castle, and it was, I put a flower wall up for somebody's wedding. The first time my flower wall came out. And I was in awe. Literally driving up the drive, because I'd never even been there at all.
The drive up is beautiful.
Yeah.
As the same as the hotel when you're driving up.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it is. And I drove up and I was like, I want to do more weddings here. I like this place.
Yeah. I do remember you were obsessed.
And 8 years later, we do know. Yay.
And you used to work there yourself?
Yeah.
Chloe?
I think I worked there before you did your first wedding there.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely,
definitely.
Because I think I started working in 2015 and then you...
I got your picture of you first outside and in your
in the
First
Vale.
day.
yeah.
And I was wearing a really long skirt. And I was annoyed looking back because I was wearing the apron long and no one told me that I could fold it in half because I was looking around and I was like, everyone has these really short aprons. I want to know
Why
where
have I
they
got
got
a
them
long
from.
one?
Why have I got this long one? I look like I'm wearing a dress. Like it was longer than my skirt that I had on. I was like, I look like a knob.
I look like a knob. Oh, I bet you didn't. No, you did.
Yeah, I did.
remember it.
Yeah.
You had a long skirt on and a long
Yeah.
thing.
I looked like a Mormon. or
Apron.
something. I was just like,
Pilgrim.
where do I need to go? I loved working there though. It was so fun. It obviously was difficult sometimes, but I just think it was so fun.
It's where you met
Seeing
your love of your
people's
life.
weddings. Met the love of my life, yeah. But I think that's what kind of made me want to like pursue into weddings even more, and then obviously work with you and you could take me on board. I was like, yes, please, because it was just so fun.
Yeah.
I love weddings.
I love weddings. I love weddings. I don't love being stressed before a wedding because I get really stressed before a wedding. Just I want it right.
All perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And they hate me on a wedding on the morning of a wedding, don't you? Because I'm like, oh God, like, come on, let's go.
We're
do
like,
this.
it's fine. Like we've literally got like lists where we've like packed everything, we've double checked, and she's like,
Then you're all
we need to show you.
organised.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse though than leaving something in the office and having to go back.
No, that is true.
Yeah.
You can never be.
Usually I take my
cheated.
car so we can whiz back if we've forgotten something. No one knows we forgot something.
Yeah.
One time we had a mirror break on the way. And it was it had vinyl on the front and it was in Hensol and she had 2 mirrors, wasn't it? She had double mirrors. And we had to get our vinyl guy from Bristol to Hensol Castle with a new mirror. We had to go and get it. Luckily, we had a spare mirror in the office. and he had to come and put the vinyl on in one of your rooms that aren't used on the day. And we had to and Phil was there going, hurry up.
Yeah.
The bride wants to
They're
go in,
almost
the bride
done
wants to go in.
with We're almost there, Phil.
And we
Oh
managed
my
to do it.
God.
We managed to do it.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, thank God. Oh my God.
But that was a big
I was so stressed. I was talking through my teeth. When I'm stressed, I talk through my teeth.
Cakes. I don't know how people do cakes, how they transport the cakes. I wouldn't like to do that job.
I couldn't do that job.
Especially when they have the like really intricate details on them. I'm like, how does that not break in the
We have had a cake, like a chocolate cake, melt on the way, and then the
Oh
cake
my
makers
God.
panicking. This was years ago in the hotel, that one as well.
Yeah.
And I remember years ago when I think I was in the events team then, and Judy Rose came in to me. No, was it Judy? It might have been Judy, and came in and said, the cake's not where we've put it. It's so heavy. It's got like crushed the little pillars.
Oh my
or they
word.
they wish we were like
They'd
they were
gone.
too weak for it, and the cake was on the floor.
Oh.
But it didn't break.
Oh. What?
It didn't.
Oh my word.
It was
Did you
perfect.
just have to pick it
Just
back
pick
up?
it up and just put it on top of each other.
Really carefully. Like
Yeah, without the
gloves.
pillars.
3 of you. Oh.
Yeah, when that was about 20 years ago.
Wow.
Oh my word. Oh no, that stressed me right out. I
I'd
could
cry.
I could not do the cake thing.
No, I couldn't do the cake.
I can't do it anyway. I'm really heavy-handed, so my cake would look like a monster.
It's like that expectation versus reality, those cakes. And it's like the kid wants a, I don't know, Dora the Explorer cake. And then the photo of it is just like the creepiest thing in the world.
I'm so
The actual cake.
I'm so glad now though that cake makers have to have the what they've got off the government put up. What's that called when
The food hygiene.
food
Food
hygiene thing.
hygiene and always ingredients.
That's really good to know,
It's
isn't
just because
it?
of
That's
dietary.
Good for you as well, yeah.
How far in advance do brides and or couples book?
It can be anything from 6 months
Really, 6 months?
up to 2.5 years, 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah, we do have some people book.
That's a
last minute.
range,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Especially if you're staying for the
within
wedding,
the
that's
year.
good.
Yeah, we've had some
6
people.
months.
Yeah, we have had it.
Wow.
COVID, we had it quite a bit when people could have 30 people, and
Yeah.
they were seeing it as a good way
Yeah.
not to invite people they didn't want.
No, that's true.
Yeah. If there's expectation, you could be like, sorry.
Yeah.
Couldn't
We did
invite you
have
because
that.
there was
We did have
only
a couple
50.
of last minute weddings.
Wow.
We did that.
Did you get married in COVID?
I did.
Because
I literally just had my ceremony because of I had to
Yeah.
cancel everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Did you have it in Cardiff?
Yeah, the registry office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that building anyway.
Yeah,
I
it's
think it's
really nice.
beautiful.
So once a couple has been to see you for the look around and then they book, generally what happens? So do they come back or do they just do transfers or bank?
They can do either or. Depends on how they want to pay or who's paying. They can do it over the phone. They can come in person to pay at reception, or they can bank transfer.
Yeah.
I would always advise a couple to book the church or the registrar
Ah, good point.
before- before paying the deposit. We can move dates. Deposits are transferable to a new date.
That's good.
But I would advise just in case.
Yeah.
And if
Especially
they've
if it's a
got
popular date.
Yeah.
and if they got like a specific photographer or something, they want to book as well.
I'll get them booked straight away
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, without doubt.
Yeah, if there's somebody's work you've seen that you really, really love,
yeah.
get them booked in.
Yeah. Definitely.
We get people actually message us and say, we haven't booked our wedding yet, but we know it's going to be in around this date. Can you hold it off? I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm willing to give you a deposit now.
Now,
If
yeah.
You can just hold our day.
We've
We
had
do get-
somebody,
yeah.
save the date deposits, we call it. So they are booking us for that day.
They just got to find the venue
just
to
gotta
go
find-
in.
yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. It's crazy when you start this little business and then people want to book you without even knowing.
Because they've seen how amazing your work is.
Hey.
I want to die. See, it's because we love what we do. That's what it
Yeah.
is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that shows as well with Hensol and the Vale. Love what you do.
Yeah, they do. We do.
And
Yeah.
nothing is too much, hard work for you to do, is there? It's like you just want to make everybody happy.
You want to make sure their day go perfect.
Good
Yeah.
customer service.
I do always say when we have like Hensol and Vale brides come in, I say that you guys are just so helpful. Like I feel like nothing is a silly question. Nothing is like to, I don't know, they can just always come to you.
Yeah, I think people think they're going to ask silly questions, but you've never done it before. You're never going to.
Yeah.
It's not something that you know.
Yeah, exactly. Because we obviously
You don't
know.
ask, you don't know.
Yeah. So you talk a lot, I guess, on email, kind of like what we do.
Email.
On like
some people don't like to do emails; they'd rather phone you or come in and talk you through in person.
How many times would you recommend people to come in?
I'd say for your come in for your first appointment. Maybe about a year out, come in again if you've got any questions. And then you finalise about 6 to 8 weeks before the wedding.
Do you just on a phone call or email?
In person.
Oh.
We have done them on email, depending on where people live.
Of course.
Yeah. And depending on their jobs.
Yeah.
Their availability to come in. But either was fine.
And menu tasting you do, don't you?
We do the menu tastings in the castle,
That's lush. I'd love to go to a menu tasting, just taste it all.
Just taste all of it.
The canapes. Like, give them just the tray.
Do you have to pay for the menu tasting?
No, it's included.
Oh, that's even better. Free food.
That's a night out then. Yeah, it could be a date night.
It is like a date night, before the wedding. That's why I say to people, it's like a date night before the wedding.
I love that.
And that gets you so excited then as well, because it's like with you guys in the castle.
In the castle with other couples who are going through the same thing.
Oh, that's lush. You can make like friends then, bridal friends. Cute. Love it. I feel like when you're getting married, you want all of that, don't you? 'Cause it's so exciting.
Yeah. Well, sometimes if your friends or family might be like, oh God.
Yeah.
Talking about the wedding again. You're going through it yourself.
Yeah.
People don't mind talking about it. No.
I love this new trend that's come out where it's become a weekend party or something the night before, and then your wedding day, and then like a relaxed day the next
barbecue
day.
type thing.
Yeah.
So,
Have you had many of that?
In the Vale we have, In the castle we do sometimes get people who book to stay the night before if it is available.
Nice.
Yeah, you've got to wait for that, don't you? Just in case a last minute bride or couple come in.
Not a lot. A lot of people do keep it to the one day.
Nice.
Or they have parties at home. Barbecues at home the next day.
That's nice.
Castle isn't available the night before. They can stay in the Vale anyway.
They can,
That's an added bonus, isn't it?
And they get to use all the facilities in the Vale.
Oh, God, I definitely have a spa.
I was going to say you could have like a spa
day, play golf.
Oh,
yeah.
Play golf.
Play golf.
And then have your little girls into the thing. Nice.
Together.
See, that's brilliant. That's the added advantage, isn't it, for the hotel? Yeah. And then just to have, you didn't even
literally down the road then.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even have to pay for transport, would they?
No, we do.
Do you do transport?
Yeah, we do the transport.
You haven't got the added costs.
No.
But you do have a lot of horse and carriages, don't you?
We do, yeah.
Did you once, I don't know whether I dreamt this actually, I'm sure, I think I might have dreamt it because I'm actually saying it out loud now, sounds really bizarre.
Oh God.
Did you have an elephant in the hotel once? Not in the hotel, outside it.
No, we've had horses.
So I must
grooms arrive.
I can vividly see outside the hotel for an Asian wedding, the groom arrive on an elephant.
Love that. I would.
Wouldn't that be amazing to see?
I literally dreamt that.
I literally always say I would love to see a groom arrive on an elephant.
I must.
I'd love
honestly,
it.
I could have sworn that happened.
I'd be there.
We've had horses with like such big blanket things over them, where they obviously work for elephants.
Oh my God.
And grooms arrive on them. But no, we've never had an elephant. I think it'd be amazing though. I can imagine that in the car park.
Yeah. Oh my God. In a car parking space. Just like waiting.
I once had a couple ask me if I knew where they could have tigers rented out. They could have them in cages outside the venue.
That's so
and
extra.
In the venue they had heads of stags and stuff on the walls, and they wanted me to put earrings and necklaces on them and stuff. God. Yeah, that was a very like strange request. So I said, of course, yeah, I'll do it. And I did find out if you can have elephants and you tigers. And I found someone who could supply tigers for a wedding. But the venue wouldn't happen.
Fair enough.
I think we would allow that.
Have some tigers out the back.
Yeah.
We do get a lot of Asian Indian weddings in the hotel.
It's the perfect space for it.
It's the castle suite.
Yeah, how many does that hold?
400.
I I didn't realize there's so many.
400.
Wow.
And I love when they do the groom's entrance with the doll players. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that like the
amazing.
drums,
The
and stuff?
drums,
Yeah, I've
there's
heard them. I've never seen
absolutely-
them.
I seen it once. It's absolutely amazing to watch.
I love things like that. I love the quirky things like that, you know, where you don't
really
see.
nice.
Yeah. No lions and tigers and bears.
No.
No. I literally must have dreamt the elephant thing.
I think you might.
I can vividly
Or like
see
watched it on the TV or something.
No, it was like, I can see him dismounting the elephant
In the Vale.
in the Vale outside the hotel.
Oops.
And literally outside the gym entrance area as well, not the main
They go in,
entrance, because the elephant didn't fit. See, I know this story. It's come in my mind from somewhere.
That's crazy.
I told Martin as well. I literally said, oh, once there was an elephant here. And he said, never. I said, yeah, I haven't seen it since.
I haven't seen it since. As if it,
Same
like,
elephant,
wandered.
I haven't seen him again.
He just
He
wanders
might
on
be
the
your
golf
next
course.
one.
Yeah, just it's that rest.
You know where he's
Yeah.
hiding? He's hiding in a lake in Hensol.
Of course, yeah.
Just his trunk come up now and again.
Oh my god.
Well, we'd like to thank Laura for coming today and talking about everything that you do. And
I feel like I've learned a lot about your side of the weddings because we know a lot of our side, but I didn't really know what you guys did. So I think it's very
interesting.
informative. Yeah. And I feel like you've taught a lot. I think people will be like, wow, this is insightful.
yeah, it's good to know what you're going to get when you go to a venue, isn't
I
it?
think so. Yeah, because it is daunting and it is scary for
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
I'm really nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you get lots of nervous people. We do.
Yeah.
And afraid to ask questions. Yeah. That'd be
No
me.
question. Yeah, no question.
Hell
It's a stupid
no.
question.
No,
No.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like we said, you probably think you're asking a silly question, but it
But
never
you're not,
is.
no.
It's probably a question that someone else has asked, and like
Yeah.
a million other people have said the
Yeah.
same thing. Like, yeah, you're not supposed to know things about your wedding,
No.
which is why people like you were
yeah,
there
there's people who are there to
Yeah.
help you. Yeah.
to put your mind at ease.
Yeah.
So yeah, amazing. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
That's okay. It's been a pleasure, and thank you all for listening. Hopefully, and yeah, see you soon.
Arrivederci.
We never know how to close it out. I always feel a bit awkward.
Goodbye, goodbye.
And then, yeah.
Please put that on there.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Be the big blue
bloopers.
house.
No.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
No.
And now it's time to go.
Oh my god, you've lost your head.